Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So there are quite a few teams we have to go through today for the top teams of Necrodrakon. We're gonna lead it off with a free-to-play No-Gala team. This is from Frosty. This can work even at one copy of Phraesto. Real Phraesto in front of Pandora, Illusion in front of Damon. Yeah, blue twin on the right, pink twin on the left, Shamira in the back. And as for the charms, we have the Butcher onto Shamira, Blast onto Pandora, Mystic onto Damon, Sorcery on the twins, and these sturdy charms onto Phraesto with the Star Bless spell. For Phraesto, you can also run the Sorcery charms, but there is one team today which is recommended to have sturdy charms on Phraesto, so I'm just gonna be running him with those charms for all of the teams. Because, like, even historically, there hasn't been a big difference between the two charm sets for Phraesto, as long as he has a mythic charm quality bonus complete. So for a No-Gala team, you are going to be struggling. However, this is one of the best options out there. And especially if you have Phraesto built up today, you're actually going to do really well because there's one of the top teams of today is a Phraesto team. And if you haven't built, it is going to be great. And it is even outperforming the Baelran team, which is really interesting. For some of the teams, you may need to experiment with the charms on, for example, twins. So this is going to be 336 billion damage. But I think, unfortunately, if you just don't have Galahad, there is going to be that big score gap. Now, the next team is going to be a free-to-play Galahad team. This is a really good option. Blue twin on the right, pink twin on the left, Smokey and Gala on the stellar bond, Damon in front of Gala and Gala in front of Shamira, with the Butcher charms onto Shamira, Recovering charms onto Smokey, Sorcery charms on the twins, Mystic charms onto Damon, and the Blast charms onto Galahad. As you guys can see, we have double refined the charms of Gala and also Smokey. Not the other heroes yet because they haven't really been in the top teams. So 426 billion damage for a free-to-play team lineup is not a bad performance. Definitely is. It can be somewhat competitive. Now, another team I need to show you guys is a team with Phraesto and Baelran. So this is basically the best Baelran team out there. Potentially, you could even use it if your Phraesto is at low copies and try it out. It is a Baelran Galahad team. Now, the important thing for this team is you want to run the Blood Moon spell, as you guys see here, and then also you want to make sure to have the Sorcery charms on Pandora. Apparently, are doing the best. Like, I mean, you could try Blast charms on Pandora too, but probably Sorcery charms are the recommended. Other than that, the other heroes are going to be on their standard charms. So this team is a good option if you have Baelran and Galahad built. Okay, so moving on to the next team. This is now going to be basically the best budget team of today, and especially if you have a Phraesto who's built up, this is probably going to be the top team for you, assuming you don't have Aliceth or Harak built as well. This is the third best team of today. It is a Phraesto team. You can try at one copy of Phraesto. I don't know how good it will be, but real Phraesto in front of Smokey, Illusion in the back left. You have Pandora in front of Gala, pink twin on the right, blue twin on the left. Gala and Smokey on the stellar bond. Gala with the blast charms, Smokey with the recovering charms, blast charms onto Pandora, Sorcery charms on the twins, and sturdy charms onto Phraesto. It's important you have the sturdy charms onto Phraesto for this team, and this is going to be with the Star Bless spell. So this should be a new record for us. It has it over 500 billion damage. Look at that, 514 billion damage from a Phraesto team is actually really good for Necrodrakon. So this is just a really solid team, outperforming Baelran by a pretty big margin. And so if you have Phraesto built, you are actually going to be competing for the top ranks today. Okay, now the next teams are going to be Harak teams. So we have two different Harak versions. One is a Phraesto Harak version, which is better for some. Real Phraesto in front of Gala, Illusion in front of Harak, pink twin on the right, blue twin on the left, Harak and Gala on the stellar bond, Zany in front of Real Phraesto, and then the two Zany turrets on the left with the Star Bless spell. As for charms, Sorcery on the twins, we have Blast on the Gala, Balance on the Harak are the best. Phraesto, Sturdy, or Sorcery, and Zany, Gale, or Titanic. Both are actually working, but we're just going to run it with this charm lineup. There's going to be a bit of RNG, as there usually is with Harak teams, but there we go. New record, 526 billion damage from this Phraesto Harak combo team, which is a good score. That is a good score. I guess, kind of one of the top scorers of today, maybe. Now, the next team is going to be a team from Unk. Now, this is going to be a no Phraesto, but a Smokey version. For some people, this is better. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left. You have Harak and Gala on the Stellar Bond. Smokey in front of Gala, Zany in front of Smokey. You have one Zany turret in front of Harak and the other on the left. You are going to have Sorcery charms on the twins, blast charms onto Galahad, Harak with the balance charms, Smokey with the recovering charms, we've double refined them, and then also Zany. We're running with the Gale charms, but you could also try Titanic onto Zany. So let's go ahead and run this team and see. What are we gonna get? New record, 528 billion damage with the Zany team. So at least from my level of upgrades, Zany does seem a bit better. However, for some level of upgrades, Phraesto is going to be better. So those are the two options you have for Harak. Now, the top team of today is going to be from Guan Yu from the VN server. And this is actually, overall, it looks not very pay to win. Just using Aliceth. But if you have Aliceth, you're going to be doing wonders in Necrodrakon. Now, importantly for the twins, you can try, I'm going to run Sorcery Charms, but you can also run Eagle Charms. Eagle Charms for some people is better. Maybe for lower investment, Eagle on the twins is better. But for me, we're going to be running with Sorcery Charms, but both should work. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Smokey and Gala on the Stellar Bond, Hugin in front of Gala, and then Aliceth behind Gala. Now, important charms, Sorcery on the twins like we said. Aliceth Arcane, we've double refined them, recovering charms onto Smokey. Mystery charms onto Hugin are important. These are the best charm set for Hugin for this team. And then we have Blast Charms onto Galahad with the Star Blast spell. So basically, we're at near maximum potential for the damage output of this team. The only thing we're lacking is Crown on Hugin. Okay guys, finally I do want to show the team, which was a top team in the previous week. And now with our double refined charms, let's see how it is doing this week. This is a pay-to-win team because it has Mihira, it has Aliceth, and you need to have both of them built up if you want this to be the best team for you. Star Blessed spell, we have Pink turn on the right, Blue turn on the left, Gala, Smokey on the Stellar Bond, Mihira in front of Smokey, Aliceth behind Gala. Now, Blast Charms onto Gala, Recovering onto Smokey, we have Arcane onto Aliceth, Eagle Charms on the twins were the recommended for this team lineup, and then Mihira with the Mystic Charms. But you're going to need to have Mihira built if you want to run this team. And I remember from the previous week, this team had a good amount of RNG, but if you got really lucky, you could get a new record. Right away, we're going to get 527 billion damage, which is basically rivaling the score of Harak. It's really strange. There are a lot of teams, actually, like the Aliceth Hugin, Aliceth Mihira, there's a Harak Zany, Harak Phraesto. All of them are really kind of neck and neck in scores, all around, capping around 526 to 528 billion damage. But I guess, I don't know, if you hit some insane RNG from this team, even in the previous week, people did hit 530 billion damage with it, which is really crazy. And probably it would be doable again this week, if like all the stars align for you to get that score. Okay, we do get a new record. We just get another 528 billion damage with this team. Anyway, guys, we're going to call it that. Hopefully this is helpful and you're able to get a top score today. If there's any other charm lineup or even team formation which work for you, feel free to share that in the comment section. That is much appreciated and can help others out. But thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to be it for this video. And if you think about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thank you guys all for watching, and until the next video, everyone, peace out for now.